got connected and spoke to Chetna, and then that's how Rangbhumi got associated. So I appreciate all the effort that were brought into place. And moving ahead, we also spoke to JPG regarding the Rajasthan project and how are we going to take things forward with younger children and designing and planning. So Rajasthan project, that is one what we are looking forward. Also, in terms of what I see the number right now, we started with a huge number, but as we moved forward, I see a drop in number. So what do we do in this case? Do we need to work on the presentations or the topic or the content that we are bringing in? Is the content equally understood by the one who is coming new and who has no idea? So in terms of that also we can work. And also, how do we make the entire session more interactive? Maybe questions, points, what could be those things that could be that we can bring in so that we are able to hold that number of participants, is what I feel.
So,
Yes. Thank you.
I think Viral, you have put a very, very good point to understand the requirement, what maybe the study material itself would need little bit of modifications and changes. And another second point is more interactive, means both way communication. Yes, we did start 3 or 4 modules. We went in a state way like a classroom coaching, okay, and then some return from your side suggested that it should be interactive. Then we changed as an experiment. We sent the study material well in advance so that people have a look on that. And thereafter, the next module was very, very interesting. So we also got encouraged, yes, this is a better way of doing it. So never mind, it is always an improvement. It's a continuous improvement every time. So whatever is that, what I'm suggesting at the moment, the WCS group, the first batch, that will be converted to WCS India core group. Okay, we leave that undisturbed, the existing one, but we will communicate in the core group, means who could make successful trip of so far and are now venturing out after graduating from this WCS to go into the field and put their efforts in making a change. Okay, so Rob and Hans, are you okay with that?
Absolutely. I have one more one more comment on Viral's comments, and that is that this is maybe the most important part of it all, because in order to be successful with this project, we need people who are not only motivated in this moment, but who are able to keep up the motivation, keep up the passion, and deliver a lot of stamina in the future process. Because this is, well, in my mind, it's not an isolated course thing. It's a kind of a way of life, because there's so much at stake here.
Yes.
Right.
True. Okay.
Anybody else?
Right. Can I? Okay. Inga, I think.
Hi, Inge.
Yes. I think I'd like to say that I'm coming from a place of radical acceptance. So this is the core group, because this is the people that has actually been together for the period of the World Climate School and partnership with Yogesh and all of us. So we've been distilling like a core group that is part of the World Climate School India. And I'm so happy with the Rangbhumi and the work we've done together to really activate this energy of theater and playback theater, community-based learning in schools. So I think we're just on the beginning of something beautifully dynamic. And I'm really saying that that's the blessing that is presenting to us. But also there's another thing with the Earth Bank coming in today. I think that was a gift as well, because if we really can get a partnership with the Swedish Earth Bank and addressing a corporate sector of banks and big companies in India in partnership with us, the Earth Bank, it will be very exciting to see that the banking of trees in local communities with schools and municipalities, villages, can be part of the Earth Bank system. And also when it comes to commercial aspects of it, or partnership and sponsorship, so we can make it into a viable enterprising economy for the work we do in India. That's my wish. I'd like to pass it over to you, Shetna, please. And I thank you to all of you.
Yeah, thank you, Indamate. So I think Viral did speak some points. However, I've noted down a few points. One is that I really love the richness, the depth and the width of the content, like horizontal and vertical. And I really wish if we could be taught this way in schools in our geography lessons, it probably would have had more real life experiences that we saw in videos. And also I loved the blend of his case studies in India and outside too, so we could relate to culturally that it's not impossible on Indian lands to create more structured way of doing these elemental work. Then I also like the time span, like we had a Sunday gap, so we could hover around, we could move into presentations and then come back. What I could probably have something that I know, and this comes from my own, I could be a bias, but I really love to have more young voices on the plenary. We've had a lot of children, like 15, 16-year-olds I spoke to them and they said they would love to be a part someday of this work and share. They have made some very beautiful presentations. So I wish that we could hear some young voices. Yes, Hans, yes.
This is right in the middle of what we're trying to achieve right now. I mean, if you have you seen our advertisement for new people?
No, I haven't.
Then I will send it to you immediately after this, because we are so eager to have young people on board, both here in the Indian team, but also in the core team in Norway. So so we need all that kind of creativity. So
Yes.
so I will send you the material.
And Chetna, for me, it would be absolutely feasible. I have to talk to JP and others, but to do a new batch with young people where we are not in the lead. We are just providing some information and some tools, and they can come up with make the dynamics themselves to a point. So if you have ideas how to do that, please let us know. Then I will definitely invest in a new group. Thank you.
Yes. We have, in fact, 3 of them already, kind of had great interest. One of them actually stays in one of the villages in Karnataka. The family homeschools the children, and they have adopted some beautiful ways of living with solar energy and mud house construction. So he had a lot of work to share with all of us. So I can share that with you and kind of how they can blend in with this second batch and bring in their ideas. The other thing, probably what JPG just said, is maybe to kind of co-create. The first core batch could come together once more and kind of brainstorm some ideas to co-create the construct of how those 1 or 2 hours would move. Maybe more experiential ways, maybe putting in maybe what we did, a little bit of theater, or breakout rooms where we could get together and come back. So maybe constructions of some kind where there is a personal ownership that may start to seep in as we progress through these. The more you do is the more you kind of move into the process. And I felt maybe one of the sessions could also include everyday living simple ways to kind of motivate each other, to, like, as Chetna living in Mumbai in an urban space, a high rise, what could she do, or Roshan do, or somebody, to kind of create this in not in motivating ways. I don't have to push myself. It's like breathing, or how we get up and do our yoga sessions in the morning. And so maybe something, maybe a balcony what we have, and what can I do, compost building or something. It's very easy. So maybe some experts or SMEs, somebody or who's already practicing, could come in and share. So that would be very motivating, and we will blur these lines, because urban tells us that we don't have time, we don't have space, but I think it can still be done. So maybe approaching that. And the last bit is to be, as what Hans said, to be equally the fire in the belly, to move it forward even after we move out of this space, is to still move forward and then touch base with each other every now and then to share our projects and plans. I think that will also give us the strength to move forward together. Thank you.
Right.
Wonderful.
Chetna,
So-
I can tell you that I already sent you the material.
Okay.
And I can also say that we will invite everybody, but also across borders, once a month, who have done the first round, simply as a sort of as a World Cafe type of thing, to hear what everybody's doing and updating, and maybe cross fertilizing projects and what have you, in connecting people. So you'll get invitations once a month, and drop in anytime if you like during those meetings.
Yeah, the WhatsApp group will be Climate Cafe.
Yeah, I love that name.
Climate Cafe, yes, and
Yeah.
we'll do Zooms. We'll all bring
Good,
our
good.
coffee or
Yes,
wine
yes.
or whatever.
Great. Good. Okay, so going ahead further, should we talk about the certification and share a sample also? So for the entire team, it had been a wonderful journey since the starting, and as Vidal said, the starting we had plenty of people, and now we are left with just a few handful. So in one of the sessions I had been talking, I think, to Rob and Hans, that to get a 1 carat of diamond, you need to fish out approximately 100 tons of the earth. Okay, you deeply bore out up to maybe few hundred to 1,000 kilometers inside, and then take out the muck and go on putting efforts to find the diamond. Okay, so I feel this drilling for 12 sessions had given more than the 1 carat of diamond. So we are all happy on that. Okay, it's not only one diamond, there are several diamonds. Okay, so we would just so Hans, you have one certificate ready, isn't it?
Yeah, wait a second. I thought you would show it, but I will find it. Hold on a sec.
Oh, you are Bhishma Pitama, hai na? You are our Bhishma Pitama.
Yeah.
So
So,
children would love to see from Bhishma Pitama.
yes. No.
Well, I can also say it.
No, it's there now. Wait a second.
Okay, guys, before he finds out, I'll just let you know. One sample certificate we have already finalized and show it to you. And those who were continuous in the presentation, all the sessions, they qualify for it, especially those who have done the project. Okay. For others, we have to think of and then come to you. So this is the certificate of the participant name. You can read your name there. Okay. And this is the certificate, like the top left corner, you are seeing the World Climate School logo, and the bottom is the earth. We all are working for the good earth. So that's what, and you have attended the climate change, the fight for our life from emergency to solutions. Yes, we are in emergency, and now this effort is towards solution. So this is what we had the goal before we started this session. So let's go ahead. How do you find this certificate? Good. As Roshan and all, they ask all the participants to come close to camera, shake your hands and all. I would like to shaking hands from, or at least the voice, those who are not able to switch on. Yes, so yes, this is okay. If you have this certificate in your hand, Vishal, you are also one of the strongest contender for this certificate. You should also comment upon. Vishal, are you? He is unmuted.
Good one, sir. Yep.
Good one. Okay, so this the team has passed the certificate. Now we'll just fill up the names and we'll post to the individual members. Okay.
Brilliant, Roshan.
He had kept it. He knew that he is going to win. Great.
He's so funny.
Great.
Why, JP sir? Do you have any doubt in mind?
No. I don't have a doubt. I thought you guys, maybe somebody may be having some doubt. I don't. Oh, great. Good. That's good. So that's wonderful. We are on the concluding part of the portion of the session. It was nice. Rangbhumi team, they fully utilized the time given to them and share the different way of enjoying. Okay, I really see the first time when Roshan did, I enjoyed it. This time you all did it, we all enjoyed it. It's really wonderful. It works. See, this is the flavor, you know. The Indian dish has got flavor with different kind of spices. If one spice misses out, you have a different taste. If you add the one other spice, you have another taste. So this is a real good blend. Okay. So let's go ahead with this. And
So
I would, yeah, Rob, you just say whatever you want to, and then I would encourage the participants, so those who are graduating, they should also express their views.
exactly. That's actually what I wanted to ask, to have everybody express their views, not just about what we have just done and completed, but also how you see us working together to make this go viral and go forward. And so I stepped out of the meeting a bit, so I'm not sure who has not expressed their thoughts yet.
No, we managed the time in your absence. We didn't do anything which you will miss.
No, I'm sure, but had everybody already spoken their ideas?
No.
Okay, so let's start that then.
Yeah, Samishta is trying to say something.
Daideep, are you there?
Shamista, take the floor, Shamista. You came in for the last session. How do you like it? Do you like it today with the Earth Bank and the theater? What's your feeling?
I did like the moment I actually, joined the call. It was talking about, a topic I like the most, carbon, stuff and capturing the carbon, the land regeneration. And then, of course, theater. I do have a theater background. And I totally love this. And in fact, honestly, I use